Hello and welcome to Homer for November 19th, 2024. Let's get some words from the man up high, Zeus. Eios men kokopeplos akid na to pasan epaion, sdeos te teon agoren poies atoter pikeraonos, akrotate kurupe polode rarasu lumpoio, autos des vagoreo eteoi tupopant sakuon. Geklute meo pan testeteoi passai te theanai, offre po tametu mosenis tethes ikeleue. Me tetisun te lea teos toge me tetisarsen pera totia kersa amon eposala mapantes, aine tofra takista teleo teso tade erga. Hon danegon apaneu teteon nethelon tanoeso, elthon tetro esinale gemene dana oisi, plege su katakos monoleos ateu lumponde. Great, we'll leave it at that. So, when Dawn, clad in her beautiful robe, I guess this is a saffron robe in the Butler translation, but yellow veil. Anyway, it's a good-looking robe. Was spreading over all of the earth. So when morning was coming, Zeus called, he made a gathering amongst the gods, Zeus the thunderer enjoyer. And this gathering took place in the most high peak, most high head of, top of craggy Olympus. And he said to them, with all the gods listening below him, listen to me, O all gods and all goddesses, such that I may speak that which is in my spirit, commands me. And then he says, let no woman or let no man attempt to cross my word. No goddess or no god of the male or female variety attempt to cross my word, but rather let everybody respect it. Acquiesce it, such that most expediently, most taxi, may my deeds be brought upon the world, or brought about, so that I may accomplish what I would like to have done. This is first person. And so if I am witnessing theon, far away from me, if I notice while witnessing somebody going to help Agamemnon, either the Trojans or the Danans, if I see them desiring to do that, then having struck them, not according to the cosmos. So this is going to be a very, very bad strike. They will not, plages u aleosetaio lum honde. Having been struck, they will not return to Olympus, and this is going to be by the order of the universe, I believe. What's the translation here? He shall be beaten beyond the limits of universal order ere he come back again to Olympus. Great. So, all right, that's the translation. Great little passage. The problem here is, struck. Does he not come back, or is it not according to the limits of the universe? Or maybe katakosmon is beyond already. You know what I mean? So it's like kata is not like it's not over against. I don't know. We know what kata is, but according to implying comparison to as befits by the favor. So he shall be beaten beyond the limits of the universe. What a great line. Anyway, what's interesting here, there's some things in the recitation of the Greek that you might have noticed. Zeus likes to start all his lines with like, this like sort of like, he is a little slow at the start of his lines in his speech here. Gives it a lot of gravity, Keklo temeo pan teste teoi, right? It just sounds keklu temeo pan teste teoi, offre po tametu, pera to diaker. It is ein et offra takist, hondanagon apaneo. Anyway, I don't know where I'm going at that. Just it feels like there's a little more weight here. Well, it's we will find out what these erga are that Zeus is going to have accomplished. But what I find interesting about this passage, also I like how this book opens with dawn spreading over the earth. It's very pretty. But what I find most interesting about this passage is this idea of katakosmana daosatayo ulum ponde. Struck, I will strike them if I notice them going against my will. Don't they do that all the time? It seems like there's a very interesting, there is a cosmology to going against Zeus, and it's not a good one long term, right? And when you transmute this into something that mortals can understand in the poetry, right? It's just a beating, right? It's not something more fantastic than that. It's just being struck, right? But maybe being struck, beyond the, universal order, beyond the universal order being struck, maybe that materializes far more than simply being, receiving a heavy blow to be beaten. Anyway, thank you so much for listening, and have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed Zeus's little chat.